touching my knee.
Hello, welcome to the Popcorn Muncher Halloween Extravaganza. Woo! Scary hands.
I love the scary hands.
It's great. You really know it's scary.
Really getting into this.
When you get the jazz
We're
hands
trying
on.
really hard to make it scary.
We're not doing a very good job. It's actually daylight outside as well. It's not even night.
It's not even close to Halloween.
Not
It's
even.
about 3 weeks away.
Not even close. Anyway, we're gonna watch some shitty horror movies that are on Netflix. We're gonna watch some terrible movies such as #horror.
Oh, we're really scraping the depths.
Yes.
We're finding the worst of the worst for you.
And that's not a hashtag for tonight. That's literally a movie called #horror.
Yeah, featuring the game of slash tag, which I can't wait to experience.
Yes, all the kids will be doing slash tag soon. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of Pat B movie kind of horror movies on Netflix. We're going to go through those, talk about them, and if we see any good ones, we might even recommend them.
Yeah, I'm sure you can have a great movie marathon with your friends on Halloween with all of the recommendations we've sat through, so you don't have to.
Yes. So we're going to go that. So we'll be back with you after we've seen some movies.
Oh, I need to take this off.
It's a good job you did because you looked ridiculous before.
Yeah, that's much better. Much better.
Who is that? I want the coolest picture ever of me and my besties. Stop! Help, please! Stop! I've had it with you!
Come on, Patrick. You can come out. You can come out, it's okay.
No, I'm not reviewing it.
You've got to talk about this film. We told them we were going to talk about it.
Hi, we've just watched #horror. It's shit.
Can't even recommend it on a trash level, can we? It was...
No.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It was an art movie, I guess, without any art, and an exploitation movie without any exploitation. Trash movie without any trash. Movie without any movie, really.
I'm not even going to talk about like its themes
I don't know.
because it's not even on the nose. It's just so dumb that and it's so inept at filmmaking in everything that I can't even recommend it. I don't even want to give it the credit of talking about it like it's a real movie.
It's not even about social media. It's called #horror and it isn't even about social media.
It really felt like the director went at this saying, I want to touch upon the teens, the teens and the things that are troubling them, and felt the need to touch on every single one of the things that have ever troubled any teen in sequence. And then just skipped on. It's like, oh, we'll talk about eating disorders, social media, depression.
I can't even give us a summation of the plot because there is no plot.
It's like, it's a 90-minute film in which it takes until about the 75th minute for anything to happen.
It's 90 minutes and it feels like 3 hours.
Chloe Savini's in it though. We like her. She's good.
She went away for a pizza about
Yeah, she went away for a pizza and about 20 minutes in and didn't come back until 10 minutes before the end.
She was really bad. Do people like her?
Yeah, she's quite a credible performer.
I follow her on Instagram and I can't remember ever following her. So.
It also featured some of the cast of Orange is the New Black. I don't know if it was being filmed on their off day.
I think, 2 cast members make strange cameos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie was garbage. Don't watch it.
Yeah, I think if we were to give them a basic plot, it would be 12-year-old girls are in a house by themselves. It's a bit like the Bling Ring, but not quite like the Bling Ring. And then there's some person filming them and uploading it to social media. And
we think
every human being in this movie is an absolute arse. And then
who doesn't act like real people.
There's a scene where one 12-year-old is telling another 12-year-old to go kill themselves, you're fat, go kill themselves. And then when everyone says, we want you to leave, you're being a bully, she bursts into tears and says, why are you asking me to leave?
And then they continue to bully the fat girl after.
Yeah, and then she goes and they say, why are you eating so many cupcakes? And then they try to touch on this kind of sensitive issue around, teens who have to find ways of coping. And then she just eats cupcakes the whole way through.
I think I need to find ways of coping with the trauma this film is.
Also, the movie doesn't understand how hashtags work.
Thanks.
It puts a hashtag at the start and then a hashtag at the end of a hashtag. That's not what. No one does that.
We are social media kings.
Yeah. It doesn't know what it's doing, really. Like there are bits where characters change location from shot to shot.
There's no continuity.
It's so badly put together.
It's a little bit like this is going to be very niche, but Garth Marenghi's Dark Places.
Don't you dare compare the
No,
two.
because like,
Slightest.
that's like
Don't you dare.
that's intentional. This is unintentional. So in some shots,
But
a
there's
man
no
is-
humour.
A man is wielding a knife like this, and the next shot he's holding it like this, and the next shot he's holding it like this, and it's not intentional.
And the
it's just
girls he's
bad
threatening are in different positions in each
Yeah.
shot as well.
film. It doesn't make any sense. At one point, we were all because a lot of the girls look the same as well. So at one point, we were all loudly
an argument.
screaming at each other.
We broke into quite a fierce debate about which girl was where.
Span's like, "Oh, that's Cat, isn't it?" And then he's like,
No, it's Sam.
Sam and Cat.
Something,
Sam
yeah.
and Cat. It was what was
do
one
you
of
reckon
the
that was
two.
the point of the movie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the Disney show Sam and Cat.
This is a reference none of us get. This is definitely going to be a
You know
cut.
what Ariana Grande did before she was a pop star? Sam and Cat?
I think so.
One thing I kind of admired about the movie was how the director loved every shot they did so much. They fell over with love.
There's one thing. There's one thing to have Dutch angles. There's another thing to literally turn your camera sideways, and leave it on a counter while you film shots.
Yeah, these angles were so Dutch, they definitely spent some time in one of the Amsterdam cafes, I think.
Yeah. Don't watch this movie.
Yeah, we've talked about it for far longer than it deserves.
I feel bad for all those like girls in it because somewhere they were told this was their big break. In 20 years' time, they're going to be making a documentary, the best worst movie, and it's going to be like that little kid from Troll 2.
It's going to be called the worst movie.
And it was like, yeah, no one likes this film. This film will not get cult showings anywhere. It's
No.
literally just shit.
No one's doing midnight movie showings of hashtag horror.
Moving on, next movie. I'm picking the next one.
Oh,
You guys
guys.
didn't even mention the weird blinking art.
Yeah.
The pulsating egg.
I'm not giving it any credit.
The pulsating egg.
I don't give a fuck about the pulsating egg. Can that be my review?